What's going on, YouTube? You already know who it is. It is DubloH, and I am back with another video for y'all. And today, Dragon Age the Veilguard has been finally previewed by most of our intel sources and shit like that, IGN, GameSpot. And in today's video, we're gonna be looking at IGN's preview. Since it was the shortest, I'm not gonna be watching no 45-hour-long video. I'll probably watch that on my own time and really go in depth and see whatever they didn't cover. But for the most part, 9 minutes is all I'm trying to look at. So with all that out the way, let's get straight into the video.
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
After 10 years.
Okay, so this is gonna be some of the gods from each of the factions in the game.
We're now just a little over a month away from playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. I played a hefty 7 hours of BioWare's first original game since Anthem.
They got 7 hours? Fire.
Fourth mainline installment in the Dragon Age series, starting with the prologue and later loaded into several different saves. As a longtime fan, what I'll say is 10 years is a very long time, but so far, the Veilguard hasn't disappointed.
That's what y'all saying. I'm praying that's true. I still got like some skepticism about it. Like I just watched the other trailer from y'all and I still seen some bugs and shit. It was a little buggy, but I'm still holding out hope for this game. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be too bad, but I hope and I don't regret saying that. But I don't think it's gonna be too bad. If anything, it may just be a nice little 6 or 7, which would be fine.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
Now, I could talk to you about the combat, and I will, or the gorgeous locales, that's coming too, or the way it felt to see Varric and Solis again.
Hey, Chuckles.
Why every time y'all keep bringing up Varric and Solis, why don't y'all talk about, you know what? We're just gonna let it keep going.
Or I could skip straight to the character creator and start with, there's so much hair. Look, I loved Dragon Age Inquisition, but fans have long acknowledged the limitations of its character creator. The Veilguard blew me away in that regard. After the lackluster options of the last entry, it's wild to see what we've got to
I love the fact that they added hella little shit
for Qunari and 88 for non-Qunari.
I'm seeing Negro hairs too, so I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Complete with gorgeous physics as Rook scurries around Northern Thedas. So many different hair textures are represented.
Look at them fucking dreadlocks. Them bitches is nice.
Whether you'd like totally straight hair, 2B waves, or 4C curls. In making my character, I was drawn immediately to a long braid that whipped around as quickly as I did. Qunari horns also see a
Is that just how they captured their bitrate? It was. That sucks.
Massive improvement. With 49 unique styles, options range from large and
ooh, baby, your hairline fucked. Ooh, that's tough.
To decorative or even asymmetrical. That said, yes, their foreheads can look pretty jarring. I played as a Qunari mage during most of my preview and will say I got used to the look pretty quickly. Dragon Age the Veilguard actually only marks the second game of the series where you can play as a Qunari, so the odd imbalance of forehead versus face feels like stylistic growing pains.
I would have just, so instead of making a forehead hella big and then you pushing a hair in between it, I would have just put had the horns growing out of the hair and shit like that. I would have just had them have big ass bald patches. But, you know, it's whatever.
I'm curious about whether more time with the character creator might help. The air shock of Dragon Age 2 is, in my opinion, such a beautifully crafted model, and I would love to be able to create a Qunari Rook that feels as memorable.
I like how his horns curl out the side, so he got like 2 extra horns.
Of course. Every aspect of your Rook is editable, even allowing for facial asymmetry if you choose.
Fire.
Allow you to change everything from head shape to skin to the presence
you can put vitiligo on your character. That's fire.
Addition, however, is the introduction of body diversity. Cyberpunk 2077 and Baldur's Gate 3 had whiffs of this, but nowhere near what you're capable of.
Hey. Don't you ever disrespect Baldur's Gate 3 and their ultimate fucking customer custom. I'm gonna shut my bitch ass up now.
Veilguard, which is much more similar to the breadth of the character creator in Dragon's Dogma 2. For each of the 4 races, there are plenty of presets to choose from, all with varying heights and
I love the fact that you can really fuck with your characters in here. That's nice.
However, you can build further upon those elements as much as you'd like. First is a triangulation of coordinates, allowing for many unique combinations of body types that are thinner, larger, or more muscular. Height sliders are fun, especially when it means watching my particularly short elf ruin years of Solas's ritual planning by pushing over a statue. The options feel almost endless.
Her arms so
There's even a glute
motherfucking
slider.
lengthy.
And yes, I gave my rook one hell of an ass.
Hold on.
Even a glute slider. And yes,
That shit did not make that motherfucker no bigger. That shit is not plump.
And yes,
Look at that motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker. That motherfucker's still slim.
And yes, I gave my rook one hell of an ass. All of this is only scratching the surface.
That shit was not plumpy.
Facial hair, makeup, scars, or tattoos. As an elf, my rook sported some Vaseline, but there are so many different designs for both the face and the body to experiment with. While I didn't spend very much time exploring customization for the Inquisitor, I just know we'll all get the chance to make them in the way we've always imagined.
It's good to see you again.
Also, it may be a relief to some of you to know that Veilguard abandons the awful green lighting of Inquisition's character creator and instead allows you to cycle through several lighting options in service of creating rooks that look just as good in game as they do when you create them. Combat, meanwhile, was a refreshing change from Inquisition. My go-to class has always been Mage, and even as a Knight Enchanter, I often felt like I was standing in one place holding down the left trigger.
Okay. I love the fact that they still got the enchanting knights and shit like that. They got the subclasses, so you can mix fucking fighting with other shit. That's nice. I like that.
This felt like a return to the pace of Dragon Age 2, with innovations that improve upon the experience of battle overall.
It looks like they can't lock on.
New fighting style for
what the
mages,
fuck is going on?
An orb and dagger for close quarters combat. It's tailor-made for players like me who love magic, but also really like to stab.
I ain't gonna lie, the combat looked pretty smooth though. Like the combos and shit.
Into various points of Act 1. So I really got to quickly experience the progression Rook and their companions can go through as fighters.
They just recorded it in a low, lower bit rate
this time around, but
or this shit just got the video got fucking compressed so much that it's just kind of ugly.
Really encourages strategizing with them. They'll call out to you when they've rebuilt their mana or stamina, and the ability wheel even suggests combos. My focus during the event was mission-driven, so I didn't get as much of a chance to interact with the characters as I would have liked, but even the brief moments of banter endeared me to them pretty quickly.
It didn't break. You call that nice and quiet?
They got some little funny moments in here. That's cool.
An ultimate ability, think the focus ability, along with a ranged attack. For warriors, that means yeeting your shield like a giant metal boomerang. I've always played Dragon Age for story and not combat, but with this new system, I had so much fun. I felt present during every encounter and truly accomplished after every boss battle. That said, there's definitely a bit of a learning curve. I still found myself confusing controls a few hours in. It's a departure from all.
It may be because I was gonna say because you suck a little bit, but you know, I ain't gonna put that on you. But more than likely, they just got some very confusing shit going on. But let's see what's up.
Installments, but luckily the Veilguard
Lock on, Cuddy.
5 different difficulty levels that you can change at will if you want to ease yourself in.
Okay, 5 difficulties. That's fire.
As a Dragon Age fan, the Veilguard felt like a homecoming of sorts. Just as much as seeing familiar faces in Solus and Varric, I was overjoyed to be back in the world of Thedas itself. Moving us north allows for that sense of discovery I got in Inquisition, and if I'd encourage anything, it's to really look at your surroundings. Not only are there small environmental puzzles to entangle, along with small and effective moments of visual storytelling, but the horizon is full of breathtaking scenery that drives home the scale of these locations I've personally always
It do look good.
One new locale, for instance, is a gorgeous underwater prison called the Ossuary. I won't spoil
areas
what
look
you're gonna
good.
do, but the design alone makes it one of the most memorable moments
Nigga, is that a fucking shark? What the fuck?
I've had in any Dragon Age game. Even after hours of gameplay, I still felt like I could have played for many hours more. I'm optimistic about the Veilguard, and excited for it in a way I haven't quite felt about another game in quite some time. If you'd like to see even more of the game, check out our exclusive IGN First coverage, which features even more gameplay and deep dives on Rook's companions.
Okay. So, to everybody going into this game, let me heed you this warning right now. Please go in with an open mind. Do not go in here thinking that this is going to be game of the year. Do not go in here thinking it's going to be the worst game ever. Please don't go in here expecting to try and enjoy your time, because the shit I'm seeing a lot is people just ain't liking the way it's looking. Like, people seeing, like, you know, people not liking the character models and all that shit, because they do look a little plasticky to me. Like, they look fucking fake for some reason. They look like fucking action figures. But honestly, I'm excited, but I am, you know, I'm still holding out, like, just in case it's ass. But you know, with BioWare's history, they've been fucking up. Me personally, I fucked with Inquisition. All in all, I'm ready to see what this game has to offer. It is dropping later this month. Later next month, October 31st, so November 1st, basically. So we still got roughly a month and 2 days to get, 12, my fault. A month and 12 days to get our hands on this. It can go either way for me. Honestly, whether it's gonna be it's gonna be good, or this shit is gonna be just all right, which is fine. Honestly, every game doesn't need to be a fucking blockbuster, in my opinion. I feel like we need to have some all right games, so the ones that are actually good fucking stand out. All in all, y'all let me know if y'all will be checking out Dragon Age: The Veilguard when it drops October 31st. Let me know what type of character y'all finna be making. Y'all finna be making a human character, an elven character, or y'all finna be making a Qunari. Y'all gonna make them, y'all gonna have a troll character. Like, y'all let me know exactly how y'all gonna make y'all characters. Let me know what type of characters y'all getting ready to try and romance. Y'all like how y'all what y'all finna go in here and try and get into. And if you have made it this far, it's obvious that you love the video. I guarantee that you'll love the 2 videos that'll be on the end screen. And I just want to thank you for fucking with me. Make sure that you go ahead and leave a like, hit that subscribe, because I do have more content on the way. Here is your second reminder to leave a like. My name is DubloH. I forgot to say hit that bell so you never miss another video, because that's how you stay up to date. My name is DubloH, and I am out. Hey, hold on, baby, hit the polygon, do you dance on it? Bust it down, baby, let me see, spread them legs, let me see what you got. Do your job, I got a check for you. Throw a couple bands, put in work, I got some more for you. Slow it down for me, drop it down, go get wild for me, smile for me, bend it over, go and touch your toes for me. Pause for me, get the can, baby, do a show for me. All money, if you clean and good, I got a note for you.